being typecast, did you ever feel in your early days that you were the goofy cousin stereotype, or you were the nerdish one, and that's all you were going to get? Or
well, when I remember having, you know who Amy Smart is? Anyway, so I was having lunch with Amy Smart like maybe 3 years into my career, and I was kind of bummed out. And she's like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I'm typecast. Like I was working all the time and doing well financially, and I was having a good time, but everybody thinks when they first start that they're gonna win an Oscar for the best, dramatic actor or something. It's what you want." And I said, "I'm typecast," and she was like, "You're cast. Do you know how hard it is for me to do this job?" And she was working well before I became an actor, and I looked at her and I thought she was a famous person and a star, and to hear that it's hard for us as a group of people as to sustain ourselves and keep going. And if you find something that you're good at and Hollywood will cast you in those roles, then it's your responsibility to do an independent film, to get a little further away from that, or do a guest spot on a TV show, get a little further away from that. Because people will let you try to do other things, but they probably won't let you do it in a big budget studio film. Because they only want to do, look at the movies that are produced, like the title tells you the couples retreat. It's the whole movie. You've seen the whole movie if you've seen the poster. And that's what Hollywood is. And if you want to be an artist or an actor, then you find something that maybe won't pay you what you're used to, or the conditions will be a little hard, and you try. Early in my career also, I remember seeing an interview with Julia Roberts, and the interviewer said, "You haven't done a movie in 2 years." And she said, "Well, show me a movie I should have been in 2 years." And even as a young performer, I thought, there was an independent film out there from a kid just out of film school that's probably had an awesome script that you would have been able to finance just by your name. So you can't say that. There was probably not a $20 million paycheck out there for you that you should have been in. But it's our responsibility as performers to do that and also to give back. My closest friend who's in the business is a writer-director. And how I met him was that he wrote a short and used his mother's life insurance movie to finance it. And a casting director who's a really big deal in LA, who I casually knew, she cast me in Breaking Bad, sent me a letter saying that he wrote the script for you, he's using his mother's life insurance to pay for it. If you don't do this, you're an asshole, because it's your job to give back, because you've been given so much. And she's right. So I look at it like that. I don't feel typecast anymore. And even when I was typecast, what a privileged place to be in. So it takes all these years to, if you have any sort of ability to see yourself from here and not just be mired down in your own bullshit, to look back and go, this is awesome. It's like how every young person looks back, old person looks back at pictures of them and is like, look at how hot I used to be. But you never know when you're there. And so I pride myself now on being, like, I'm in my late 30s now, of being like, all the time, like, this is fucking dope. Like, I'm in Australia and I didn't pay to come here. That is cool.